There's a little room about poo.
We're leaving.
There is something in particular that we're excited to hopefully see.
Chester Zoo may have just opened the best animal exhibit in the UK, and we are here to show you everything that it has to offer. Welcome to Adam and Craig Do Stuff, where today we're doing Heart of Africa at Chester Zoo. Look at the absolute enormity of this exhibit behind us, and this one has got 4 different species in it, I think, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. This is just one of the exhibits.
One section of the entire Heart of Africa area. Not much out at the moment, but we can see the zebras right at the back. You probably can't see them there.
We can see the giraffes.
We'll show you the giraffe in just a second. So this bit is what? Giraffe, zebra?
Giraffe, zebra, ostrich and rowan antelope.
And we can see the giraffe over here. The whole area, I mean, we've got meerkats, we've got African dogs, we've got some bird aviaries as well. We're going to show you everything that there is on offer here. It's a huge area. It's a massive 22 acres,
in fact,
which is enormous. Well, I say that, I don't actually know how big an acre is, do you?
No, I don't either, but
It sounds big. It sounds big to me. It's the biggest the UK's ever built, apparently, so that's something. That's big.
The giraffes are just walking out now.
Here are the giraffes in their main. This is obviously giraffe house here, and then this is the first outdoor bit they get to. But they can, I think they are actually walking out into this bit. It's just ooh. Over here. Can you see them? Oh, hang on. Oh, my camera work needs some. Where the hell have they gone? They're massive. Here it is. It's really hard to see them on camera. He's trying to film. They're just coming out here into the exhibit. Apparently it's a northern giraffe, which I don't know if I've ever seen northern giraffe before.
No, I don't either. I mean, we must have done because these are the ones that they had before.
Oh
They
yes,
just moved them,
yeah. Because
didn't realise there was a northern giraffe.
yeah, because all of the animals here, they were already here. There's no new species here. But sorry about that minor distraction, but we've just seen the hunting dogs out, and they're not easy to see. Painted dogs are not always very easy to see either, but they're all down here. Look, they're absolutely stunning. They're so beautiful.
There's also a yellow mongoose.
Oh, there is, yeah. I'm going to have to get some close-up shots of all. This is so good. Do you know what this reminds me of here?
Of in Valencia.
Biopark in Valencia, the way you've got these like layered exhibits where we've got mongoose down here, and then obviously it's a separate enclosure, but the wild dogs are literally just behind.
Yeah, because I didn't realise until we got close and saw the moving that it was
two separate,
yeah.
Which is absolutely amazing.
So
That's
cool.
not like nothing else that we've got yet in zoos in this country.
No.
This is incredible already, and we've barely even done any of it. Sorry, we seem to get very, very excited there. I do apologise if it was a bit chaotic. But any regular zoo goers know that they are not the easiest to see, are they? Wherever you go.
Sleeping.
Wild dogs, painted dogs, hunting dogs, whatever you want to call them. We really haven't collectively, as a society, decided on what we're calling them, have we? Oh, we've got a little shop over here, look. But it's a beautiful area. Beautiful area, look. You can see the amount of rock work that's around and the foliage they've planted, it's a really, really lovely area.
Yeah, it smells new as well. It's got that new wood smell.
And because it's new, we've got absolutely no idea where we're going. Oh, there's a hidden savannah and some rhinos. So we're just going to go this way and see what happens.
The hidden savannah is where...
Sorry.
The hidden savannah is where they've got like the bugs and the reptiles.
Like
and
the
stuff.
indoor bit.
Got a little jeep you can get into. I've seen it on their Instagram. And there's a little room about poo as well. A lot of zoos do that now, don't
Yeah,
they?
zoos are getting very obsessed with poo just lately, and I don't
gross,
quite know.
really.
In recent years, poo's become a very big thing among zoos, and if I'm honest, I'm not here for it. Just entered Hidden Savannah. Very busy. It's Easter holidays, so it's very busy. Probably quite noisy in the background. And of course, it's roasting. What's the locust exhibit? Can you see? I'll put some close-ups on. But there's hundreds of them there. Hundreds of them.
What do you call it?
Swarm?
It's warm. Yeah, probably.
No idea. Answers in the comments if you do know. Secret Savannah is absolutely one not to be missed, isn't it? That was really
Probably
good.
like just some sort of basic reptile house, because that's normally what you get, isn't
Most of it was mammal, actually, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was mammals, lots of little cute mice and rats. And
I mean, you're greeted by locusts, which didn't fill me with the most sense of awe. If I'm trying to
that was really cool. I didn't think
it was a cool little exhibit, and yeah, it was a cool little. Yeah, it was a cool little exhibit, that one.
Very active adder as well.
Quite a few rodents in there, wasn't there?
Yeah,
Quite a few
there was.
different rats and African
Really
rats
cute.
and mice as well.
And there was some other species enclosures, weren't there, too? And quite big enclosures.
The lizard enclosure had about six different
There were six,
species in there. That was really
We
cool.
didn't see all of them. There was pancake tortoise and chameleon that we didn't see, but we're going to go back.
Yeah, even the keeper said the chameleons are really, really difficult to spot in that bit. Word of warning though to those who are sensory sensitive, it is hell
It's
in
very
there.
loud.
If you come on a busy day, it's really, really loud, it's really hot, and the reverb off the walls is quite stressful, to be quite honest. I do warn you of that. But if you manage to get it quiet, it's a beautiful, beautiful little indoor exhibit. It was really, really nice. Sorry, did I just leave you
I
then?
just noticed on the
Abandoned you.
walkway that we're on, there's actually enclosures underneath the walkway. Over there, I noticed.
Aren't they just... Oh, I see what you mean on the sandy verge thing.
Yeah, with
Oh, I thought it was just a picnic area. We'll have to go. There's so much to see here. So with House of Africa absolutely mental at the moment, we're going to go and check out the rest of the zoo, aren't we?
we are, and there is something in particular that we're excited to hopefully see, isn't there?
Is there?
What's Evelyn?
They've just had a baby Safaka.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you know my memory's not that good. I don't remember that.
And actually, I think this one and the Cotswold Wildlife Park, I think the only place we've ever seen Safakas, isn't it?
My memory does not serve me that well, but I'll take your word for it. So we're going to pop for a quick coffee break, and we will hopefully see you around by the Safaka, or plans might change. Who knows? So we are currently in Madagascar, and we have had Safaka success.
We have. I mean, it's not often we see Safaka anywhere, but to see the baby, I feel so lucky.
Not often we see babies. We're often quite unlucky coming to zoos and trying to see zoo babies, aren't we? But we did well recently with the Tiger Cubs at West Midlands, and we've seen baby Safaka. I thought it would take many attempts, and I wasn't even sure it was going to happen. But
that's just
they were
risky.
out.
You take we get to a zoo, isn't it?
we got them bouncing around. I think they may be inside now, actually, because people are gathered around there. But do you know what? They've actually got a massive enclosure for the Safaka. It's huge. It's a huge area, look. Goes all the way back there. This isn't a viewing area, I must advise. This is like staff-only thing. They've got a much better window to look through. You really don't see that type of lemur anywhere, do you?
No, you
it's
don't.
really not very common.
No, it's not. It's so cool though. I love the
And
way
it should
they
be
move.
because they're really endangered out in the Safaka. I'm sure they're one of the... In fact, actually, having said that, like, normally it's like sort of ring-tailed. You might get like red ruff, white ruff, but there's actually like loads of species of lemur, isn't there? Like a lot more than you actually think there is. There's if anyone knows in the comments, because I can't remember exactly how many, but
there's
there's
like 50 odd around that.
is
sort
there?
of
There's a
number.
lot of species of lemur, and I don't know how many I could name if I'm truly honest, but you rarely only see like 4 or 5 times, don't you? We're just over by the Himalaya exhibit now, which is where the snow leopards are. That's just a bush, but trust me, it's behind there somewhere. Not much going on there at the moment,
No,
but
just
there is
sleeping at the
plenty of snow leopard footage on the channel, don't you worry, because we came here when it first opened, didn't we?
We did indeed.
It was very busy. At that time, they were letting members in the morning, weren't they? And then it was
Yes,
open to
till
the
1
rest of the public afterwards. They're not doing that with Heart of Africa, but we have got memberships this year, haven't we?
Yeah, we do.
First time we've ever done it. And they're really cool, because I mean, like most memberships, like they pay for themselves within 3 visits, but also you get exclusive entry to other zoos as well, don't you? To
This one, you
partnership
get
zoos.
One per zoo that they partner with.
Now they
That's
do
what-
change now and then, but there's some really good zoos on there. So we're hoping to get to some that we've never been to before. Some that we were going to go to anyway, but we can get in for free now, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's what enticed us into getting the membership, really, isn't it?
Yeah, because I don't know, we'll probably visit here twice this year, I reckon. Especially come back to Heart of Africa when it's a bit quieter. But yeah, once you've visited like 1 or 2 of the other zoos, then the membership's paid for itself. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
great, really. And then obviously you get like 10% off food and merchandise and that kind of thing. So well worth it, I think.
Yeah. And one of the zoos that they partner with is a bucket list zoo of ours that
Yes,
we've never done
it is indeed. And we don't know when we're going to be doing that, but stay tuned. It will be there at some point
within the year.
within the year. Do you know what? We've been so lucky today, haven't we? We've seen some
have.
animals that
Yeah.
are so hard to see normally. The Safaka, I didn't think we were going to see.
No.
Or at least I thought it was going to take quite a few attempts to see. The aardvark,
The aardvark, yeah. Imagine seeing the aardvark active.
not only awake, but like outside, running around, sniffling. Like we got some really good footage of that, didn't
Yeah,
we?
and then later on in the day, we managed to get the wild dogs up and about as well.
Yeah, painted dogs
Yeah,
are not
dogs.
an easy one to get doing anything other than sleeping. Occasionally sort of getting up, turning around, sitting back down again. They don't really do a lot, do they? So that was really, really cool to get them doing some proper stuff as well.
Yeah, managed to see both jaguars, the black jaguar and the regular jaguar.
Yeah, they're not always easy to spot.
No.
Well, had to view them through people, to be honest. Very busy.
Very busy.
Very, very busy day today. Out of Africa is an absolutely stunning area, isn't it?
Beautiful.
It's really, really
yeah.
nice.
Which, to be fair, I didn't expect any less because of how good the islands
the
are
islands
here.
were, yeah.
Yeah.
And the existing enclosures that were already here just integrate perfectly into the whole area.
They do.
You forget that they were already here, don't you? Like
Yeah.
the painted dogs and the rock hyrax
hyrax,
section.
yeah.
you forget that that was already part of this area.
In fact, I'm not sure. I think the painted dogs might be a bit extended. I think they've extended it a bit further, perhaps.
I don't know. I don't think the mongoose were in front of it before. That's new, I'm sure, isn't it? That's the new part.
And on the map it says that there's bat-eared fox next to the porcupine.
But it's not.
But it looks like that's under construction still at the moment.
Yeah, there's still construction materials in the bit where it is on the map, and there's no sign for it yet, so that hasn't come. But
we've never seen a bat-eared fox.
but we've got our membership this year, so we're back at some point. We might see that when they eventually get it. I think some of the savannah animals are still sort of getting used to the enclosure, aren't they? Because they've not been here long. They seem a bit shy. I don't think because they closed the giraffes off, didn't they?
Yeah.
And the what do you call it? Antelope.
The rowan antelope.
Rowan antelope. Yeah. It was allowed out into the main enclosure. Like the gates were open for it, but it didn't. We only caught a glimpse of it sort of going in there once, and we only saw the ostriches
towards the end of the day.
Right at the end of the day, and they were right in the corner. They were really difficult to film, weren't they? So I don't think they're all sort of. Shush! I know we're leaving.
Member of staff, if you need any help.
So I think they're all sort of still settling in a bit, aren't they? But
yeah,
beautiful area, so good. I love it.
And the hidden savannah area, I love that.
Which I think we kept calling Secret Savannah, but
so it's called
we called it Hidden Savannah. Then we thought we got it wrong. It was Secret Savannah. It's actually Hidden Savannah. But do you know what? Whatever. It's brilliant, whatever it's called. But it's so nice to have several different exhibits, sort of all part of one section, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything else here, other than until the islands were built, it's all sorts of very individual sections.
Yeah.
And it's really nice to have like a full area dedicated to one continent, and it just looks great. The way
It does look amazing.
It's such a nice little area. I really, really love it. I say little, it's a big area. There's always plenty of zoo content on the channel, so do go check out other stuff that we've done. There's more zoo content coming up this year. We know that Twycross have opened a new habitat that we'll be going to visit at some point. We're looking to check out some new zoos in the UK as well that we've never been to, that people have recommended to us, and we will be doing some European zoos as well. So subscribe to us for all that, and we will see you next time we do stuff.